And now,
breaking news.
Ahoy, the news.
News
from the Weird
Wire.
News from the Weird Wire this morning. We're going to start with the Dalmatian story. Well, first, Schultz, do we have we've gotten through the first month of the new year. Where are we at on who's the craziest?
England 7, Florida 6, New York State 6.
Huh. Well, we're going to add to that today.
Those are including today.
Oh, they are.
Already entered.
Nice work. Just because you're dressed like a dog doesn't mean you can run as fast as a dog. That's what Dylan Keith Devereaux learned when he led the Florida Highway Patrol on a car chase, all while dressed in a Dalmatian onesie. There's your first clue.
That's weird.
According to WFLA, a trooper tried to pull Devereaux over after witnessing him swerving his car. But the Dalmatian enthusiast decided to flee instead. He then crashed into a tree, got out and went pee, and then, I added that part. And the trooper used a taser on him as he tried to run away on foot.
It appears as if this guy has committed some other crimes.
I think so. I think they knew Devereaux. That does sound like an 80s soap opera name, doesn't it? The Devereaux. While he may not have outrun the trooper, Devereaux was able to escape apprehension as he resisted arrest and was able to break free while wearing just one handcuff. He's a slippery Dalmatian onesie guy, isn't he? He eventually was tracked down at his home and properly arrested for a variety of driving, property damage, and drug charges. I bet that was a fun night for the troopers. Yeah, I got a Dalmatian.
No, cop lost his handcuffs for a while.
Oh, true. They got it back, though. That was about dogs. This is about cats. Scottish government assures that cats won't be banned from the country. Despite suggestions to the contrary, it's still legal to have a cat in Scotland. According to the Associated Press, First Minister of Scotland, John Swinney, has issued a statement assuring citizens that the government is not banning feline companions after a report suggested cat containment for environmental reasons. The report, published by the Scottish Animal Welfare Commission, this part I don't believe. Maybe of all time, then I would agree, but the Scottish Animal Welfare Commission said that 700 million birds and other animals fall to the claws and teeth of adorable kitties across the UK each year. That's a little high, don't you think?
I'd be stunned if it's 700.
Right.
They're house cats.
I'll go 70,000. Okay. 700 million birds and other animals.
Are we counting every fly and every mosquito
You
and
would
every
have to.
this and every that?
Somebody really beefed up the numbers to... I don't think they like cats.
The Animal Welfare Commission should.
Curbing said behavior, the report notes, could help protect the endangered Scottish wildcat. So I think the Scottish wildcat has a lot of those 70 or 700 million birds, too. Seems like the cats are doing just fine there in Scotland. Suggestions include walking cats on leashes.
Yeah, good luck trying that.
Right. And restrictions on introducing cats to households in vulnerable areas. The government declaring it would fully consider the report. Scots were worried that they could be losing their beloved cat. However, Sweeney ensures that that isn't the case. let me just be clear and clear this up today. The government is not going to be banning cats or restricting cats. We have no intention of doing so and will not be doing it.
My friend Google says that Scotland is roughly the size of Maine.
Yeah.
700 million in Maine?
Right. That's a little bit of fudge in the numbers, I think. Maybe that's supposed to be 70 million. Still, 70 million would be a lot. Anyway, the UK cat charity Cats Protection added there's a middle ground between outright banning cats and letting them roam as they please, suggesting pragmatic solutions like keeping cats indoors at dawn and dusk, balance the needs of domestic cats and wild animals. Are they a kind of different cat? Are Scottish cats the same as American cats? I'm thinking they are. Domestic cats, domestic cat. Siamese cats are all over the world.
This whole story's dumb.
It is dumb. But this last story, I should be playing baby.
No, you
Shark,
shouldn't.
shark,
No,
shark,
no. Stop.
Shreveport Aquarium in Louisiana is poking holes at the premise of the Baby Shark song.
It's already stuck in my head. Way to go.
According to a statement from the aquarium, a swell shark egg hatched despite the fact that there were no male sharks present in its habitat, adding that the tank's 2 female sharks hadn't been in contact with the male in over 3 years. As for how this could have happened, the aquarium notes that either a phenomenon called parthenogenesis, I'd totally hack that, a rare form of sexual reproduction, or delayed fertilization, where fertilization occurs long after mating, may have occurred. They'll need to take a blood draw of the pup to make sure, which can't happen until it grows to be big enough over the next few months. Can you imagine that? You're just working at the aquarium, you are the shark person,
Why are there 3 in there?
and you look into the tank and there's a baby shark. And then in this world, you immediately get your phone out, right?
Of course.
Filming, taking pictures, then calling all your fellow aquarium shark co-workers and say, did you guys put a shark in the tank? Everybody was early to work that day. That came after the big news of the new baby shark. But, like, didn't the mama shark, like, have some behavior? Didn't they notice? She's all of a sudden, oh, I'm going to have a baby shark. There it is. You'd think.
I don't know the birthing rituals of sharks.
Well,
Sorry.
she had to be extra hungry. The situation is incredible and shows the resilience of this species, says Greg Barrick, the curator of live animals at Shreveport Aquarium. Well, Greg, we are very excited in the coming months to confirm whether this was indeed a case of whatever, parthenogenesis or delayed fertilization. That's amazing. You get a baby shark out of the deal. And isn't that like the best thing for a zoo?
Free animals? Yeah.
And babies. Like in that Chinese zoo where they're trying to get pandas. Like it's a hard thing for a panda to be born in a zoo. Not for sharks in Shreveport.
Why is it that I'm not thinking of a great zoo in Shreveport, Louisiana?
Does every state have a zoo?
I would guess.
I bet that. We got a zoo. South Dakota has reptile gardens, but I'm sure they got a zoo. North Dakota has a zoo, don't they, in Fargo? I saw it on the highway whenever. I drove by the sign a lot. It's right by the interstate.
The Dakota Zoo, located on the east bank of the Missouri River in Bismarck.
Huh.
125 species of animals.
Where's the Wisconsin Zoo?
Milwaukee.
Been there? Checked her out. Wonder where
I
the
believe so.
Michigan Zoo. I wonder if they gotta have one. Oh, Detroit. Oh, they got 4 zoos. Lansing, Grand Rapids, Detroit. I think every state has a zoo.
According to Google, yes. Every state in the U.S. has a zoo.
That's great. So, and they all seem to have a camel. 52 displaced camels. They always seem to have some type of ocean wildlife, too. That's news from the Weird Wire.